The Apple Watch Ultra, unfortunately, was not really updated at Apple's September event this year. This year, we only got a color upgrade, so you now have the choice between natural and black titanium. So, what's coming in the Ultra 3? But there is one thing we do have to talk about, and that is the fact that currently the Apple Watch Ultra 2 is still for sale. You can get it now just in black or natural, but neither of them will have blood oxygen as long with the Series 10. So, just note, if you're in the United States only and buying an Apple Watch Ultra 2 or a Series 10, you're not going to be able to get blood oxygen, unfortunately, until Apple resolves the patent battle they have going on with Massimo. We don't know really what's going on with this, although Apple did win another case against Massimo, which may be good news for the future. But now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about what the rumors are saying so far for the Apple Watch Ultra 3. Now, yes, we are basically like 9 months away from the Ultra 3, so we still have plenty of time before what actually is going to happen. But hey, there's no harm in talking about it and also just kind of seeing what everyone else has to say so far. Because so far we've gotten a lot of leaks about the Apple Watch, so let's talk about it. So the first thing I want to see brought back to the Apple Watch, this hasn't been leaked, but Apple, please bring back the blood oxygen. As I just said, it's not available in the United States, and at the time of filming this video, a year ago today, it was banned on the Ultra 2 and Series 9, and also any Apple Watch sold going forward. It was then unbanned and then rebanned again, but a year ago today was the first time we actually saw Apple having to stop selling, and also their Apple Watch website even just said currently unavailable, so they just didn't know what to do. And then they just said, no more blood oxygen feature for anyone in the United States. But please, let's bring this back. Now, the second one that I haven't heard anyone report on would be shrink the bezels on the screen. I'm not saying you have to give me a bigger watch. I'm saying shrink the bezels on the screen, as currently there's probably about a 2 to 3 millimeter black bezel around the screen, and just going to the 3rd generation Ultra, it's a little big, it looks like. I know personally I have a screen protector on it, and it actually helps shrink it, so it convinces me that, oh, it's actually thinner than I thought it was, but I still know that the bezels are thick. They're very thick, and it just bothers me so much that we have this great looking watch, but we now have a smaller screen than the Series 10 technically, but the Ultra is supposed to be the best watch. It's very confusing to the average consumer, so I think it's time we just say, make the Ultra a little bigger. You know, you made the Series 10 bigger this year. The Ultra can increase in a millimeter or two. I don't think anyone would be upset by that, as long as you don't make it really physically bigger. Now, this is where the kind of confirmed rumors come in, as we've heard 3 confirmed things. So, satellite connectivity. So, your iPhone, just like your iPhone 14 and later can talk to satellites when you're outside and don't have cell signal, your Apple Watch Ultra is going to be able to do the same thing. And I think, honestly, this is the perfect safety feature to add to the Apple Watch Ultra, because sometimes if your phone's out of reach and you're out of service, you always have your Apple Watch on you, so you can just, talk and send a message using a satellite. I think that is the smartest thing to do. Now, to go along with this, we are also possibly going to see a new 5G antenna. So previously, all Apple Watches have been stuck on LTE, and they have not gotten a chip upgrade since the Series 3 when they added in LTE. Obviously, it's gotten a little faster and stuff, but we have not gotten the increase from LTE to 5G yet. So that maybe they'll be bringing that, which it seems more and more likely with their in-house modem design, so they'll be able to bring it to the watch. And I mean, I'm all here for it. Personally, I don't use cellular on my Apple Watches, but hey, I know people who do, and 5G connectivity just makes it faster, so can't be upset about making it faster. Now, we're also going to get new OLED display, which is low energy, and also going to bring the off-axis viewing angle, as well as the always-on seconds and the LTPO3, I believe it is, display technology from the Series 10 to the Ultra 3. So you'll be able to view it on an off-axis better, be able to have the always-on second hand, and I think this is when we'll see Apple really implement it, when another watch in their lineup has it, because right now it's only available on 3 watch faces, 2 of them being the new ones, the Flux and Reflections, and then the 3rd one being the Activity digital watch face. So it's not there on every watch face, it's only there on 3 of them, and frankly, my Apple Watch Ultra 2 even has some weird features and glitches where it can show the seconds all the time, but then it decides I'm not going to show the seconds. It's very weird, and that it seems the watch might be capable of it now, so it would just make sense that, hey, let's bring it to the Ultra 3 with the new display technology. We talked about blood oxygen coming back, but we also may be gaining blood pressure monitoring. Now, this is something that I think would be very interesting to see Apple achieving, because typically to take your blood pressure, you have to go to a doctor's office, they put the cuff on you, the cuff gets tighter, and it's up here on your arm usually. Now, you'd be taking my blood pressure at my wrist, and there are smartwatches out there that do this that I've seen on social media and Twitter and all the other places. So they're definitely a way to do it, but from what I've seen, these watches, they tend to have one band. So you have to use a specific band to take your blood pressure. So if Apple can find a way to take your blood pressure without having to change the band, or maybe make all their bands work in a way to take your blood pressure, that would be pretty cool. Now, I do think this is going to be something, if it has to physically go and squeeze your wrist like a typical blood pressure monitor would, we are not going to see this kind of in the background. It's going to have to be a deliberately taken feature like the EKG. But hey, I am all here for whatever health features you want to throw my way, because just knowing what's going on with my body has been something that I've truly enjoyed with my Apple Watch over the years, as it's been able to say, hey, these numbers aren't looking too good, you might be getting sick soon, or hey, you've been doing great on your runs, like you want to up it, you could do this. And that's just been so great to have. But overall, of the 5 features I've mentioned so far, I'm very excited to see what the Apple Watch Ultra 3 brings, and even the Series 11 next year. But hey, we have a long time to go. So let me know what your wish list is and what you think you'd like to see on the Ultra 3 or even the Series 11 with a comment down below. And while you're down there, if you want to hit like and subscribe, I'd appreciate that as well. And I want you to remember that today's a good day to make a great day, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.